Well, I spoke with Lieutenant Colonel Richard Hecht. He told me that all militants will be dead by the end of the day. There will be no arrests. The international spokesperson for the Israel Defense Force started by explaining how this morning's attack played out.
Have had a severe morning, which started off with multiple salvos coming into the state of Israel, firing sporadically in order to kill anyone they can kill. When we go after targets, we go after military targets. Not only that, a ground attack that started at the same time, coming through the land, coming through the sea, which you mentioned before, on boats, and also coming through paragliders, carrying terrorists, carrying munitions, carrying people into Israel, into the surrounding communities to come and kill civilians. Now, again, we're not going to talk about the numbers, but looking at they didn't go after.
If you can't talk about the numbers, can I just ask you? Hamas has just said that they are holding multiple hostages, possibly up to 100, and they have also said that they are holding senior officers. Can you confirm if senior officers are being held, and you have any officers from the IDF missing?
Well, I can't confirm that right now. The only thing I can confirm is the IDF is, as we speak, fighting and engaging in multiple communities around the Gaza Strip in order to achieve back the security of these communities. There's families hiding in houses, people that have been abducted, people that have been killed. I don't want to talk about the numbers, but again, they went after our civilians. They went after our civilians surrounding Gaza. So a very harsh
It's
warning.
clearly an horrific situation. You mentioned there people trying to come in by sea. We understand that Israel's naval forces have intercepted dozens of Palestinian militants by boat. Can you tell us more about that?
So they tried to basically saturate our defenses, also from the air, also from the ground, and also from the sea. They were coming on some Zodiacs and some boats, and the Navy intercepted some of them, and actually also some of them got through. Again, we're still learning what happened there. It's been a very chaotic day, and we're still fighting as we speak.
How are you managing to curtail those? Have you arrested or held yourself any of these militants?
So right now, these militants, they're terrorists. They are people that came to kill Israelis. By the end of the day, we hopefully all people that came into Israel, they will be dead. That's our goal. I'm not going to be nice about it by arresting people that came and killed families, abducted people. Our goal is to, by the end of the day, bring the situation back as it was.
So you don't intend on holding anyone and arresting anyone. You intend on killing them on sight. It's a shoot-to-kill order in Israel, is it?
No, absolutely not, Seema. They came, they started, they're killing. We are now engaging in fire with these terrorists that came through. If someone surrenders, then it's a different ballgame. But right now, they're firing at us.
Right. Sorry, I was just trying to clarify, because you said at the end of the day, you intend for all of the militants who targeted Israel to be dead.
Anyone that was firing at us and trying to kill us, we will neutralize them, absolutely.
Will there be more air incursions into Gaza in the coming hours?
We are planning a very severe response to this inhumane activity that happened this morning. Again, we'll be focusing mainly on Hamas targets. And again, the IDF is composed and planning its future steps in Gaza. This is something that is very, very serious, and we're taking it very, very seriously.
Does that mean we're likely to see a ground invasion or incursion into Gaza as well?
That we're ready for all options. Our Prime Minister and the Cabinet will decide based on options the IDF presents to our leadership.
Does that mean you are now preparing your troops, though? I understand the decision is for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. We have been reporting here on Sky News that he has already met with the cabinet. Are your forces now preparing for a potential ground incursion in retaliation into Gaza? You've said all options are on the ground. It sounds like you're preparing.
I won't talk about the IDF's operational plan. We are planning for all options.
Okay, let's bring you these pictures just coming into us here at Sky News. This appears to be airstrikes in Gaza City. These pictures just a few moments ago, in fact, they were on the side panel on your screen, which we've kept up live throughout the day, keeping an eye on what's going on there. Of course, Israel has launched these retaliatory strikes on Gaza. So far, the Gaza Ministry of Health has said that 198 people have been killed and 1,610 injured. We also understand from Médecins Sans Frontières that the MSF, Doctors Without Borders, that a nurse and ambulance driver have been killed in strikes on 2 hospitals. Stay with us. We will have more on our breaking news as Israel carries out strikes on Gaza following a surprise Palestinian Hamas attack on Israel. We'll be hearing from a Palestinian representative.